Um, again, good afternoon to everyone. Of course, this is just a series of um, process, events, activities that the Gas Policy Development Program are conducting in order to finalize those areas of studies, the proposed regulatory process, standards, the power and non-power applications of natural gas, and of course, uh, the market profiling. And ultimately, this will be included in the planned development plan for downstream natural gas. So, with that, this I think is unless argued by by some other minds. I think the regulatory framework should really be coupled with these studies. This is really the way forward for us to be able to understand, enhance our knowledge, and develop along with the private sector. I know the private sectors are really advanced in this industry, but here in the Philippines, the government are still, or the government agencies are still uh, absorbing what our LNG um, technicalities are all about, standards are all about, even the studies on the economics presented by our colleagues here from UP. Uh, quite honestly, as I see in the screen, I did not even have the confidence of saying that I understand those graphs, right? So this is really a long process for us to be able to gain as the level of Japan as we would like to see ourselves. Probably Thailand advanced now in LNG regasification projects, and of course Singapore. But these countries are there to assist us, especially Japan. JOGMEC, for example, was there. U.S. State Department uh, is actually there for us, funding us with this gas policy development program. JOGMEC training, we thank Japan for providing not only the Philippines but Southeast Asia with trainings on LNG, basics of LNG. So our gratitude goes to all of these agencies, governments, people, and of course the private sector. As I presented, those are the movers, the actual movers of projects here in the Philippines. The 6 projects there, and of course now I know that there's Samat. Soon we will be endorsing, of course, your proposal to for approval of the secretary. I hope I'm not the decider, I'm not the decision maker, but we hope our recommendation will be approved for you. Probably our 7th project proponent here in the Philippines. So that's good. So, of course, a special thanks to our NEDA counterpart in today's presentation. Um, I've said time and again, U.S. Department of State for funding us through Asia Edge program, to our UP Statistical Center Research Foundation from the very start, GPDP 1, GPDP 2, and we're talking always with Ma'am Dean De Leon for the GPDP 3 because this is not yet done. Our standards will have to be incorporated in regulations. If we are not able to do that, then these standards will just be put in a book and then put it in a cabinet, and now it becomes a library material, right? You don't use it in regulation, you never use this knowledge on the ground. So, UP Statistical Center Research Foundation, please don't waver, don't leave us. Our work is not done until this becomes part of the regulatory framework of the different agencies of the government. But of course, the gas policy development program is a good program. I would fight for it for the third time. We have no funding now from the US, but we look for it, Ma'am Dean, right? We look for it somehow in the Senate Energy Committee. But we want to continue this gas policy development program. We will not stop until these things will be put in the development plan, and the development plan will state therein the need for incorporating these studies and standards in the regulatory framework of the different agencies of the government. So, ang haba, no? It's a long time. But of course, I just have to, I really don't want to read this one, but I really have to speak what's in my mind and what I feel the direction should be from now, probably 5 years, 10 years from now. And with that, thank you, and also to our guests, don't stop attending. This is the venue by which you can update yourselves on the LNG industry here in the Philippines. Thank you and good afternoon, and of course enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you.